Okay, so when you first said that, you said say my name, then say hi, say my name. Was that a mistake or?
You calling me stupid?
No, I'm saying no. I'm just making sure I'm listening because you said.
Wait. Let me put my shades on for dramatic effect.
You should have had them on all along.
I just took them off and I'm putting them back on, man, to help the brand, dude. Okay. Right. I'm a charmer. Let's go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Red Shaydez, and this is my golden hour.
Whoa, yeah, bitches GDP. What do you mean? She here rapping off a beat.
That's very professional.
Yeah,
Getting it
Best
going.
setup.
Getting it going.
There we go. Hey, do you mind just moving your seat real quick so I can grab it? You got it.
Okay.
All right. Heck, that's just poor branding on our part. We'll prop that up later.
Eventually.
All right, so listen. I'm hoping to God there's no production issue because, Hector, we set this up very efficiently. It's almost too good to be true. We've had a couple. We're dealing with them. Nonetheless, we are in season 2, which means
season 2.
Which means what, Heck?
This is for the ladies. Know what I'm saying?
Woo,
We're
woo.
showing our softer side for the ladies. Know what I'm saying? For all the shorties putting it on in Boston.
Okay, that was.
Are we not?
We are.
There you go.
But
As long as we agree.
everyone we've gotten up here, for the most part, has been word to mouth. Don't speak yet. I'm going to give you a little intro. Brace yourself.
I didn't say anything. I'm like, oh, really?
And so your name has come up in a multitude, a plethora
Quite a few times.
of conversations. And so we have the vet in the building.
Hell yeah.
And she brought gifts. So she's already our favorite guest ever.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Shout out to Red
Y'all
Shaydez.
gotta
Tell
step
them
it
who
up.
you are.
No, yeah.
Tell the camera who you are.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Red Shaydez
In
of
the
Boston,
building.
Mass. Holla. What's going on?
Flex bombs. She's here.
And
Here.
you are from where in Boston?
I grew up in Mission Hill originally before
There you
moving
go.
all over the place. But I definitely rep Mission Hill, Roxbury.
Shout out Mission Hill. Hill.
Oh, wait. So Mission Hill is for the uneducated citizen when it comes to Boston neighborhoods. Mission Hill is right behind Northeastern, right?
Yeah, it's around there. It's the library, Tobin,
Played a few basketball games over
the
there.
yeah, all that stuff over
The
in
rims
that
are low, you
area.
can dunk on them. Yep.
Huntington Ave, that's the area.
Yeah.
Is
I used to
that-
go to school over there.
Was the Inner Sanctum in Mission Hill?
No. Inner Sanctum
Isn't-
was Dudley.
Yeah.
Heart of Dudley.
Dud-
Straight Roxbury. Like by Dudley Station.
Oh, I thought Dudley was the corner of Roxbury and Dorchester.
It
It
is
is-
Roxbury,
it
but
is-
it's not Mission Hill.
Yeah. This is
And she's like, no, that's what they do down here. Just say hi back. So we got a kick out of it. Every call, hi.
How
Hey,
you doing?
How you doing? What's going on? So
That's wild.
Okay.
yeah.
So remember at the start I was like, yo, I pray to God. There's
Yeah,
technical
no function.
difficulty. Don't worry. We're on the clean iPhone, so we're good.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
actually looks beautiful. I'm not even joking. iPhone's
Okay.
an amazing job.
Bro, yeah, no, the 8 Plus is it works
The,
pretty smooth.
the iPad mini. Nonetheless,
The iPad mini. Shout out to the iPad
where
mini.
were we when I left?
That I didn't go to Mission Hill.
Oh yeah,
Hi-
and you
Mission
were
High.
pissed. And you were pissed.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't pissed. But I was just saying. By that time, that's when all the commuting started, and I was all over the place. So John D. O'Brien High School. Shout out to them.
Still
OB
around,
Tiger.
right?
Still around. I was an OB Tiger. I played basketball there.
Hey, there you go. Wait,
Yeah.
wait, what year are you?
Oh,
You might know one of my friends.
09.
No, never mind. Hey, Alex Brown. He was probably a little after you.
Maybe
Heck, that was like
if
10
I,
years ago.
if
man.
I
I know. I was about like.
If I see the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Test school though. I forgot.
What is the distinction between a test school and a regular school?
We take a lot of exams, and I hated that.
Well, you had to take an exam to get in.
An exam to
A
get in,
placement
an exam to pass. Like there was an exam for everything. Like on you guys remember the Scantrons?
Yeah, those sucked.
I hated
We had those in
those.
college, heck. We had those in college.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like but
I know.
every Friday, like we used to take exams, and I don't know.
Every Friday you'd have a test?
I think so, and all
Oh
the
my
courses.
God.
And we had like no drama clubs, no like. I was a creative,
It was hardcore
so I liked
academics.
Yeah, this is like academics. So I'm just like,
Very hardcore
So I played
academics.
like basketball and stuff.
Oh, you were balling?
I was balling back
The
then.
sports in O'Brien were definitely good. You guys were,
Yeah, the football team
y'all were
was
not
pretty
whack for
good.
sure.
But then we always had like the Madison. We had to share
Oh, yeah,
the
share the
gym with
field.
them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
red
yeah.
and blue, and they was like, "Don't come past these doors." So I remember.
Oh, the rivalry was that real?
Because they're neighbors. They're literally right
we
next
were,
to each other.
Come on, we're cousins. Like but
yeah. Y'all should know, but treat each other right. God damn it.
So can you just elaborate? So you moved down to Providence, and then you would ship up here. Like that's like a 45-minute drive, 50-minute drive.
sometimes an hour or more because traffic and stuff.
I know.
So
Yeah, we went to
my
PCS.
parents
pretty
still
ugly.
worked in Boston, and so they didn't want to leave their child out in a city where they couldn't even get to her. You know, God
Yeah.
forbid if
Yeah.
anything happened, if I got sick and had to leave school early. So they were like, she's going to go to school in Boston. So that's what we did. I used to get up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
Damn.
that's worse than
I
Mecco.
was about
class
to say.
started at 7:15, and then my parents had to be to work too. So
Oh my God.
yeah,
Damn.
man.
That was a grind. Do you think that's kind of like helped you now? That it's like helped build a like kind of like a morning routine. It's
Independence.
Yeah, I am an early bird.
I was about to say. Yeah,
Till
that
this day, I'm an
definitely builds a-
insomniac too, so it's a gift and a curse. But like, I like to get all my stuff done throughout the day.
It's better.
I'm
You don't-
tired by 8 p.m.
You don't sleep?
I try to. I need more sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I do sleep, but I could be sleeping way more. I'm jealous of people that can like sleep until 1 p.m.
I know.
Oh, no, not at all. Why would you ever be jealous of that?
Because I don't get enough sleep. Maybe
Re-
just
rest is
one. Maybe just
necessary,
like
bro.
for 2
Rest
weeks.
is
Maybe for
definitely
like 2
necessary.
months, I would like to be able to sleep that long.
What is a lot of sleep to you?
At least 8 hours,
Wait, so what do you get right now?
like 5 to 6.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
but
that's
that's
a
hustle-
standard.
that's
I feel like
hustle
that's a
hours.
standard.
But
That's a standard.
but I wake up in between those
Oh, it's
5
not-
to 6
it's not
hours.
clean.
Yeah, it's not a straight.
Yeah,
it's not a
I'll
straight.
get up
sleep.
in the middle of the night to use the
Yeah, you
bathroom,
know.
check
Is
my
that
phone.
a stress thing?
I think it's linked to stress, definitely, and anxiety, and just having so many things to do and probably just overthinking and stuff. I'm not perfect, but
No one
It
is.
does.
big anxiety
yeah,
factor, I'd say.
yeah, it is.
Well,
That's what- yeah, that
well,
keeps
I
me up.
feel you on the insomniac. If you can look, I still got raccoon eyes.
But Coach loves it.
I think it's awesome.
You love the no sleep, bro. I can't function if I don't get. Well, I could work on 3. If I'm on 2 hours,
Well, you just feel gross, bro. You know, like
and
you
my
just-
eyes are all fucked up. Like,
Oh, we can tell when you don't get sleep, bro. We know.
Yeah, I'm a cunt.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can you please gift us?
Oh yeah, I came bearing gifts.
Red Shades came
Red
through.
Shades
with
from the
red
website.
frame
I have the Red
shades.
Shades Trauma Store. Here
You're
you
a
guys
sweet-
go.
Wait.
Thank you
Tell
so
the
much.
camera because we'll cut up a clip for you so you can. play.
Okay. I have on my website chillingintheshade.com. That's chillin, no G, in the shade, SHADE.com. And you can go to my Red Shades Charmer store. That's what I call all my supporters, all my listeners there. If you are a Red Shades fan, you are a charmer. My name's
There you
Libra
go.
Charm Shades as well. And
Hey.
look, now you guys
I'm
got
part
it.
of the family.
There you go. Let me put on mine too.
Red
I got
shade.
the special.
Wait, how do I get a
I know
bracelet?
she got the all red shades.
I got the all red.
She got the all red shades.
Yes, yes.
She's the queen bee of the.
How do I get a bracelet?
How do you get a I can give you one right now. I have,
No,
I have
we'll do a
tons.
swap.
Yeah,
we'll do
a
it.
swap?
We gotta
Okay.
get you some G. Matter of fact, I'll grab them right now, Coach.
Okay.
No, I got him back. Don't worry.
Damn.
We're going to do a swap.
See, look at that. Trading merch all over the place. Sharing love. That's what we need. Dang. So, what part of Georgia? to be
Macon,
exact?
Georgia. It's about an
Oh.
hour out from Atlanta.
Okay.
Very rural
I was about to
country.
say, definitely a lot quieter.
Yeah.
A lot quieter.
That's where I got my countryness from too.
That's
like
good,
just
though.
not
I'm saying,
like
it's
I'm
the
not afraid
nicest.
to like being barefoot. Like we used to be barefoot outside on the
I
grass.
can relate. Yeah.
Where did you have them? Where did you see them?
What? They're not in your duffel. Yeah. Come on, bro.
What's important, man? Nobody else has a wrist. Oh, they're not. I'll get you one afterwards.
No problem. But you can have this one. I got tons.
Damn, you got the fat
I-
ones.
Oh, these are the
Those
1
stand
inches.
out.
Yeah.
We do the half inch.
That says Red Shades, the website, and my Libra charm symbol because I'm a
Mark
proud
me.
Oh,
Libra.
dang. There you go.
I'm sure y'all know that
She
already.
got the whole business card on the bracelet.
Yep.
You can't miss it. She's
Can't
not
miss
playing.
it. Got business cards on the bag. You know, this you never know. You just never know when you're gonna
You
need
gotta
it.
stay ready.
What is hashtag charmer? Elaborate.
So, like I said, so if you listen to my music or you come and see me at a live show and you're like, yo, I like her, I'm a fan, or I'm a supporter, then you get inducted as a charmer. Those are what, you know how there's like Rihanna Navy, or what is it? The Navy and the Beehive. Yeah, mine's is the charmers because I'm a Libra, and they say everybody uses that word to describe us as like you're full of charm and you be charming people, and so but my nickname is also Libra Charm Shades.
How you doing, bro?
How you doing, boss? Good to see you.
Wait, so how staunchly do you believe in astrology?
I was just about to get into that.
So
because we've had that conversation like 10 times now. Like people really go crazy for this shit.
It's deep. I think the public thinks it's just like the horoscope type thing. You go and read it for Monday and Tuesday. But when you get into like the constellations, the stars, what time you were born, the 7th house, the 8th house, all it's like deep. So I would say pretty far.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, question: what is the 7th house? What is that?
So look, I'm trying to get more into that part. There's like
sounds very Game of Thrones.
There's a lot of those, and that's what I'm still studying upon. But like I have my chart, I have an app that gives me like my full chart. So like my sun sign, which is the one that most people know, like, oh, I'm this, I'm a Scorpio, I'm that, I'm a Libra, but my moon is in Sagittarius and I rise in Virgo. What? So that can explain like, a lot of different things, but we're not going to get into that now because I need to.
You need to study more.
I need to
get it a little
but
bit
I
more
do know.
You don't want to give out any fake news.
No, not at all. But I know what I am though. I know my chart. So.
So the house would be a representative of that, where that zodiac sign resides, or where all your reflections.
No, it's like piece by piece. It gets really like into it. There's no one. For
You're looking
all,
at me. It's like you don't even know, dog.
It's a lot. After
Libra's a lion, right?
No, Libra's
don't kill me.
The balance thing, right?
Yes, with a scale. You should have saw the look I gave him. I don't get mad for anything. He said the Libra's a lion. I said, excuse me.
That's Leo's,
this is
bro.
you, man. My fault.
No, with a balance. So that's why I was telling him I'm half and half of everything.
Well,
like
you
if you
seem
could
like
say,
a very balanced person.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I try to. As I grow older, I think I'm more balanced, and I'm working on becoming more balanced too.
You experience more.
Yeah, and my latest single that I have out, that's what I talk about, is that I'm focused on balance. So don't take offense.
Balance is important.
How old are you?
I'm however old you want me to be.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just saying, you're probably our most. You seem patient guest we've had.
Really? That's good.
Which is something I'm trying to adopt. Like, how did you become so, like, I want to say reflective and calm and tranquil?
Well, one, I'm an old soul. I know that for sure. But like, I'm still so goofy. So here we're talking about the balance, right? Yeah. On one end, I'm like this goofball. I do a lot of crazy things that I know people probably like, that girl's silly. And then on the other end, I'm like a businesswoman. I get my stuff done, which you said reflective. I think that comes from just being an old soul and just also experiences that I've had so far. But as far as patience, it's funny that you say that. I feel like I'm both patient and impatient. It depends on what the situation is. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like my patience in the music industry comes from just experience with a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of people say, oh, we're gonna do this, or this is gonna happen, and we're gonna do, and it never happens. They're not professional. They don't follow up. They don't respond. Like, I'm just used to it at this point. I've been pursuing music. Well, I've been doing music for so long and pursuing for a few years that I've been there, done that. I've seen it. So I don't have a lot of
the bullshit.
Yeah, well, I just don't have a lot of expectations from people. I let you earn that, or you show me different, and that way I won't get disappointed, because I don't got time to be messing with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Heck, we got to step our shit up, bro.
I was about to say,
two cameras in one episode. Yeah, damn, we're blowing it.
I know that I get excited, but a lot of people say like I have a delayed response to the nice things that happen, but it's just because you just never know. Like, anything great that happens is a bonus for me, but if you don't do it, you don't follow through. I had to step back and stop getting so upset, because that only affects me. I'm the one running myself in the mud, and they're chilling.
You gave yourself that expectation.
Yeah, so I'm just like, that doesn't mean I don't get mad now.
Do you think that's a pessimistic outlook?
What?
That you
not having a lot of expectations.
Well, yeah, you just expect people to fuck up.
No, so that's not what it is. What it is I give you a clean slate. If you go above and beyond, that's great for me. But I'm not gonna expect anything
for
from
you to fill the whole chart.
You know what I mean? So it's like if we're coming here, okay, boom, boom, boom. It's not expecting for you to fuck up. It's just like
but
if you do,
it's like,
okay, I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. But if you don't, that's even better. You're awesome.
So. So music is so entrepreneurial, you know, like you're a solo act, right?
Yep.
Everything is now. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Why? In what situations do you need to rely on other people?
Probably like when you're getting booked for a show.
Show issue, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of politics involved.
A
in that
lot
business, huh?
with that because
I know, man.
Again, if they tell you they're gonna do this, that, and the third, and they don't, that can mess up.
That's a big fuck up.
Your set, the sound, like there's tons
your
of
fans are relying on that too. You're not only disappointing yourself, but you're disappointing the people that were looking forward to that show.
Exactly,
or that event,
and then it makes it look you're the spokesperson, so it's like it makes it look
the
face looks bad on you, you know. So.
And is that it in terms of like
so
the letdown?
It would mostly be like just saying I think in life in general, like you set up a meeting, we say we're gonna do this, and if the other person doesn't do what they said they were gonna do, that is a possibility. Totally, you know what I mean? So for me, that's what it is, and I think that's also why I do a lot of this myself. Because I had to start. I was like, if I wait on you, it's never gonna get done.
That's a fact.
Let's
go, Red Shaydez.
But I'm just saying, when I get help, it just makes it even better. But if you're not gonna help me, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna get done regardless. I'm not sitting around waiting for anybody.
Yeah, so it's more of like a system, that prevents you from being disappointed.
Yeah, it's just a sit, and I don't look at it as pessimism. I look at it as optimism because
prevention. You're not pessimistic.
You know what I mean. If you help me, great. Thank you so much.
It's okay.
If you don't, well, I was doing it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I like that.
So when did you really start like pushing music?
Because
you're a vet.
So where's this word coming from? I'm a vet already. I feel like I'm just getting started.
Let's go.
So I started rapping when I was 7 years old. My dad used to be in a rap group.
So yeah, that definitely makes you a vet.
What was the name of the group?
That definitely makes you a vet.
Killing Field. And so that was in the late 90s, right? And then like I was telling you guys, I was doing music for like my whole life. But I started actively pursuing, I want to say 2015, 2016-ish, because I was a private flight attendant.
Hey.
And
really?
Yes, for the Bruins, because I know.
How you gonna drop that?
I knew.
Like it was nothing.
I usually don't even name drop them, but when people go, "Whoa, you were flying?" Yep, for Bruins, yeah.
You were the flight attendant on the Bruins flights?
Yeah, there were 3 of us.
Wow.
So did you get? Were you there for that championship?
No, 2011. No, I did it season 2014 and 2015.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the late 2014, and then I stopped at the top of 2016.
What was that like? Your schedule must have been like, whoa.
Yeah, it was crazy. Coming home at 3 a.m, coming home at 1 p.m. Like it was crazy, but it was the best experience of my life, and it happened when it happened when it needed to. I really needed it at that time. That was my first job out of college.
Oh, word.
What a bucket!
No, I was about to say.
Where do they fly out of Hanscom?
Yeah, and then they. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I can say that, but
they have an airstrip somewhere.
Details.
Yeah. Take that, but hidden. You guys, take this out. They flew in a place in Boston, and then they flew out of where the Air Force. Yep.
well, no. So I was trying to make a commercial in March for like new apparel we did on Hanscom at the private airstrip. I think I saw the plane. Same shit.
Yeah, we call it the FBO.
The FBO.
Yeah, it's a fixed base operation.
Ooh, this just sounds mad secret.
Aviation lingo.
Who's your favorite player?
I would say Pasternak was
Everyone loves that guy.
Marchand. Yeah, and see when we were flying, he was new. He just joined.
They love him now.
Yeah, he's a vet now. Probably like he's grown so much. All the guys were like super cool, but the ones we used to joke around with were like Brad Marchand, him. Z was nice, and
he was huge, right?
Krejci. Yeah, huh? Yeah, he's
some
so
big
tall.
Ass dudes, huh?
So tall, yeah.
So that's kind of a sick job, just because like you're surrounded by just like top level professionals off rip.
Yeah, because in the front it would be the sports photographers and the reporters and everything in the front, and then the players in the back.
And so then you leave the job, right?
Yep.
You got drunk on the plane and you dipped.
I dipped. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna go hard this one last time with the music and see if this is the path that I'm supposed to be taking, let me do this one last time. Go back to the drawing board, look at what I've been doing wrong, and go for it and see what happens.
So it was an ultimatum for you?
For me, yeah, because I was always in the music. I would release a video here. I would do one show here and there. I wasn't active enough. I wasn't, also because I'm so shy and reserved, I wasn't present enough. Like a lot of people, I feel like they couldn't put a face to the name, and I wasn't doing the homework that I was supposed to do.
You weren't putting in the work.
I wasn't but I wasn't locally. I was putting in the work, but just I was in other areas and other avenues, and I needed to tackle Boston.
Needed a foundation,
yeah,
a solid foundation,
so that if somebody comes back here, they can know who I am. You know what I mean? And so that's what I said. Okay, let's do this. Let's tackle the local scene and see what happens.
Well, are you happy you did it?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I am happy I did it. I can't lie.
What would you say is your biggest advice for other people who are shy and like are kind of a little bit?
Well, heck off that question. Do you get show anxiety as well?
Yes. A lot of people, because when they see me perform, because I like acting too, right? So it's like when they see me perform, they're like, "How are you shy? You're not shy." I am. So if
you don't seem shy.
And a lot of people say that because
but I feel shy.
Yeah, I'm comfortable in these settings. Like interviews, I've been doing these my whole life.
Well, you came right in and sat down. Hey, how you doing?
She came
nice
in
to
early.
see you.
Because I'm used
very early.
Again,
professional.
Double prepared over here.
Because I do that in case I get lost. But like I am very shy. I guess I make it look good. But I just, before the show, I get in my zone before every show. So when people come over and they're like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" Because you'll see me sitting there like this.
There you go.
I'm going over the set. I'm going over the little breakdowns, my banter in the crowd, all this stuff. Like, and then I'm making sure that everything goes smooth. And then if I feel like a lot of people are looking at me, I get all shy and like, but nobody knows that, right? Because like, this is an internal battle. It's all in my head. So yeah, I get.
To be honest, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
I'm hypersocial.
Okay.
Totally hypersocial.
Yeah.
But like, I think people think if you're like very social, you still don't feel like some sort of social anxiety sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it would be awkward for anybody to come in here and be like, okay, I have to go in front of these like two dudes I've never met before.
Right.
Get up there, talk about whatever, and I don't know what they think about me. You know what I'm saying?
For some reason, like I said, in interview settings, and I don't know if it's because I used to be an online radio host back in the day.
Yeah,
and
that. A jack of all trades. Shit. Can we get some help?
You have a great voice for radio.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I used to do that back in the day, and I think I'm comfortable. I've reached a level of comfortability doing this. But shows and what else? Like if somebody puts me on the spot, I think I went to an event and they were like, "Red Shaydez is in the building, perform." And I'm like, oh no!
Get out of here.
I'm like, and then I didn't even have.
First
I didn't have any
where's my
glasses.
check?
I didn't. Right. I didn't even have any glasses on me, and they was like, "We got some because guess what?"
Oh, it was a setup.
I know. So I went to it was a viewing. It was a gallery, and I was included in the gallery, and I gave them some of my merch, the shades, and they were hanging on the wall. They was like,
So
they was
gonna
like,
walk in one day.
You're gonna perform. So I did. That was like a great experience, though. But just situations like that, I get super nervous. Or like last night, I went to an event and the host was like, "Red Shaydez is here." I'm like, I'm like, no.
Was the event? Was it like a club appearance?
No, it was a. I wish. It was Liquid Dreams over in at Self Made Designs.
Oh, yeah. We saw.
Did you see Seamus? Was Seamus there?
Shout out Seamus.
I don't know.
Big dude. Huge head,
Puerto Rican homie from graduation.
Everybody was there. I don't know, but yeah, I was just there. You know, I loved a lot of the people on the bill.
Did Hope-a-Dope perform?
Yes, she did.
She's coming in
She'll
like
be coming
4
in
hours.
a few hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell her I said what's up. Just seen her last night.
How'd she do? Great.
She's awesome. I just told her I want to see a full set.
Or what? She only did a couple songs.
Yeah, that was like it was a lot of people on the bill, so I want to come and see like a 30-minute set because she gets it live.
Self-Made is a great space. I was in there.
Yeah.
They do a lot. They do a lot.
Yep.
They do a lot they don't have to do.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to them.
They got a screen print in there. They got a
good
little
resource.
studio.
A bunch of stuff.
Good resource for the city.
A bunch of stuff. So yeah, I was just there to watch the performers and
And they said, "We got the vet in the building.
It's
Bow down."
Yeah, but there's so much talent. Were you guys there?
No, we were.
I saw a couple
recording
IG
last
stories.
Oh, okay. You guys should have been there. Shout out to Kaja Levon. Shout out to Hope Adobe. Shout
There
out
you
to
go.
Bishop Parfait.
We gotta
Those
get
are some
out
of the
more,
people-
but like
yeah.
for some reason when those things go on, we're like in here recording a podcast.
We're working,
Yeah.
man. We
Yeah.
trying to build a platform for the kids, man.
Yeah.
So question:
Yes.
how much have you seen Boston music as a collective evolve from RIP, from
the early days.
Well,
you know?
so I mean, you said you really started putting in work in 2015.
But I was a fan. I was attending events before I started like actively pursuing here. So
you gotta do your homework, you know.
Yeah.
before
Like what
you
year?
Get in there.
I'd say officially 2015. My hype women and I, we were like, let's hit the town. Let's see who's out, who are the front runners in the game, and let's start going to shows just as fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was like
2015.
So that was like as soon as Stiz started blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah.
How have
but
you
I
s-
didn't know him then. I hadn't heard of him.
Oh, really?
That year. But yeah, then when I went back and did my homework, I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started getting into it and seeing who was out. So
has it changed at all since
a lot.
You think
It
so?
changed a lot. Well, for one, most of the front runners, in my opinion, just because I've been in a lot of shows this year, it's been a lot of the female artists.
Let's go.
It
Shout out
has.
to the ladies.
And then as far as the fellas, like it changes. New generations, new things are out. That's just how
New
the universe
sounds.
works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So you just think like those who are asserting themselves in the scene has shifted a lot?
Oh yeah, like as far as who's out and just like the culture and everything, like things that are available now, I wasn't aware back then. Maybe it was there, but like I just didn't know. But as far as now, there's other people. There's a lot more people pursuing it, and there's just a lot of venues or like certain organizations have opened their doors up to our genre, and so yeah, a lot of
that's
great
big.
things have been happening. I just did a show with Boston Hassle and with Brandy Blaze. Shout out to her.
Where was that?
And that was in Cambridge at the Lily Pad. And
The
so,
Lily- they
Lily
put on
Pad.
a lot too.
yeah, so it was dope. I love Cambridge.
Cambridge is nice. Yeah, they put on a
Most
lot
of my favorite shows are in Cambridge.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was about to say a lot of
Middle
those
East.
venues in
Yeah.
Cambridge are the ones that hold
Have you
down.
performed at the Middle East yet?
Yes,
I'm
I
sure
have
it's great.
a couple of times.
Downstairs, upstairs.
I think I've only been upstairs so far.
We'll get you downstairs.
You got to
So
get me
that nice.
downstairs.
That's the big
We'll
one.
have
It's all about word of mouth. Like I've been telling everybody, I don't know where this vet word's coming from, but as far as this, who knows who I am, I think it's been 80%, maybe 85 word of mouth.
Well, that's the most effective marketing.
It is. I don't think it'll ever. I don't think
No, it's
anything
just
will ever
humans.
trump that.
I mean, there's nothing more. It's like me and you are talking. There's
Yeah,
nothing
they
more.
gotta be talking
Yeah.
about you.
It's
You gotta,
primal.
and if
It's
they're
primal.
not, you gotta do more work.
Let's
and
go.
that's it.
Talk your shit.
That's it. That's
She's over here on
it.
her shit, guys.
Is-
No fucking around.
Is there Red Shades merch coming?
Yeah. So there's some available on my site now, but we're
Go
definitely
sales
doing.
mode. Go sales mode.
but we're definitely getting a new batch, new items because I want to brand a branding refresh anyway. Just a few changes to the logo. This is it, by the way.
Oh yeah, she came ready to
Red
promote.
Shades.
That's pretty fresh.
Yeah, and the Red Shades is at the bottom. That's my signature font. So whenever you see my name written, it's mostly like this.
That's your signature? That's pretty clean.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. So a branding refresh and then a new batch of merch. So we have glasses for sale, my album, Magnetic Aura. That's my debut album. And shirts. So I know a lot of people want black and red ones. Right now we have white and gray. So we're going to get those. We had black before, but we need
I
more.
need some to match with my
Are they
J's.
screen printed? What, are they embroidered?
I think they're screen printed because this has been a long.
Wait, look at Heck's shirt. Wait, Heck, rub the shirt. Do you feel like a raised garment on it?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
That's called DTG, everybody. That's
Okay.
direct to garment.
2008 championship.
I
by
think
the
it's
way.
direct to
Shout out
garment. Thank you for
Celtics.
teaching me that DTG. Yeah.
And then there's screen print where if you rub it, you don't feel anything.
Oh, so no, these are DTG guys.
DTG.
DTG.
Nice.
Good
that
shit.
means it's nice.
Good
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Only the good shit.
yep.
Hell yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
So
Hey, hey, Heck,
go-
I hear a little bit of feedback in my headphones, so I'm just going to get up real quick.
Okay.
So just
Mhm.
continue.
You were talking about how you moved a lot over
Yeah.
the years.
Yep.
Would you say that has kind of like influenced your music? It's giving you like multiple perspectives
Oh,
to-
for sure.
to
Eh.
write from and
Yeah, actually, it says that in my bio. I think because I grew up with a lot of with various cultures. Like on my album, I have a song called Sapio Love, and it's like reggae influenced. And then
Moms gets from royalties.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And so that's that. And then being from the South, some of my songs have like melodic trap.
Yeah, it's more soul.
Melodic trap, and then a lot of it's East Coast. Some of it,
melodic
it's a lot
trap,
of everything.
That's the second time we heard that up here.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like I love that
bro.
because I don't like the poppy trap for me to rap on, but the melodic trap, it just puts me in my mood, huh?
Yeah, Boogie.
Yeah, I heard of him.
I feel like the king of melodic trap is probably like YFN Lucci.
You think so?
Who's YFN Lucci? What's his song?
He be like, he be going hard.
Is him the harder way? Is that him?
No,
no,
that's not him.
I'm trying to think. Of
Like I'm a big fan of R&B actually before anything. So like
Have to.
Wait, let me guess. Is Lauryn Hill?
Oh, I like her, but I meant more so current. But if we can talk about artists that I like from back, and most of my favorite artists are all from the 90s.
You like Blackstreet?
Yeah, I love them.
Come on, bro. That's
Guy, come on.
What else? Shy.
Huh? Yep. If I fall in love, yep.
Yeah.
And then everybody, SWV, Aaliyah is my like everybody knows I stand her.
You gotta love Aaliyah.
So I did a whole photo shoot
You're
almost
not human
after her.
if you don't love
like
Aaliyah.
yeah, you know what I mean. So those are the people I love. But as far as right now, I feel like a lot of the singers are taking on like melodic trap because they want to appeal to like the hip hop too. But they have those smooth, vocals on top of it. I just love.
So who do you like?
All the singers. So much. I would have to look at my Spotify, but let's see.
You like P&D? Party Next Door?
Yeah, a little bit. My people I listen to.
Bro.
I like Sonder. I like Summer Walker. Who am I listening to right now?
That album she
Ari
just dropped
Lennox,
is crazy.
Love her.
Not ringing a bell. Ari Lennox
from Dreamville with J. Cole.
Yeah, I know.
They have female artists.
Yeah, I like JID.
Yeah, JID's nice.
Obviously I love
Tiller,
J. Cole.
Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, that's a perfect example of melodic trap. All his beats.
Trap
Yeah.
soul, yeah.
A lot of his is melodic trap. So that's what I like. I feel like that's where I can still be true to myself, but still have like catchy music.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good place to be at as far as music.
Yeah.
You get to appeal to both.
But I like that hard hitting stuff and soul samples and everything too. I like everything.
That's good. You gotta be
Yeah.
well-rounded musicians. Make for really, really good,
Right.
production.
Yeah.
You got to be.
You just seem like literally like one of the most positive people I've ever met.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
Dude, I'm laughing because I'm hearing this a lot. See, now that I'm putting myself out more, because that I was scared, right? That's probably why you probably haven't heard of me years prior, because like I would stay in the house, like in the bedroom.
Get out the crib.
Get out. You gotta get out the crib for people to know who you are. And yeah, that I try to. I'm like I said, I'm not perfect, but for the most part, I try to keep that positivity. Like a lot of people scream positive, I'm being positive, and they're not.
It's tough though.
This is something
not
that
hard?
you gotta practice every day. Yeah, you're gonna slip. Like I said, I black out sometimes, but
okay. What do you elaborate? What do you mean?
Well, I'm not.
You'll snap.
I'm not. So I have a song called "I Like Dreaming." Sorry for the shameless plug. Magnetic Aura.
Right.
The one of my
Hey,
lines says, short fuse if you give me a reason. Usually breezing on my 1-2. I rap what like what's real. Like that's for real. If you do something, I'm all about like diplomacy and like human rights and treating everybody with kindness, right? So if I see you being an asshole or you're treating me rude and I didn't do anything to you, then you're getting cussed out.
Starting to scam me a little bit.
No, that's what I'm just saying. That's when I get a little gangster, because like based off my music, a lot of people like, yeah, you're gangster. Like I'm so hood with it, but then I'm also like not. Yeah. Like I'm a cookie.
It's about
I'm
the
so
balance.
Emotional.
It's about the balance.
I'm so in tune with my feelings.
You got to bring everything to the plate.
How important to your positivity is your self-awareness? Whoa, what a question.
Wait, repeat that. Wait.
How important
yes.
to your positivity is your self-awareness?
Very important. And that's something that I would describe about myself, is that I'm very self-aware, very self-reflective, because like I said, I need to see things that maybe worked for me 5 years ago that no longer suit me now. Things that I would like to accomplish as a person, because we're potential right now, and what I would like to be, you know, whenever I reach my peak, those are things that I'm working towards right now. So I have to fix like certain things and heal from certain traumas in the past, and that's all I'm trying to do, one step at a time, and through my music, most importantly.
Oh yeah,
I make music to heal myself, but it just so happens that it resonates with other listeners, which is great.
Yeah, that's great. That,
yeah,
you know, you provide that healing potion for other people. You
well,
know,
I also peeped the 2018 self-care challenge.
Yeah, yeah, self-care 18.
How can I start?
How can you so if you guys can play the song, you have to record yourselves because you have to send it to me. Play the song on the back, and you show me what self-care means to you. That could be anything. A lot of people have been sending me
this
videos.
Is marketing
like,
genius. How
yeah,
you hear this?
You know what I mean?
Like
some people have been sending me videos of Cake Swagg. Just shout out to her. Her album's coming out.
Cake Swagg.
Cakeology Volume 1 tomorrow.
Give me a phone.
That listening party's coming.
Give me a phone.
She just sent me a video of her getting a pedicure, and she tagged me. Self-care. She said word to Red Shaydez, and I'm like, that's all I wanted to do.
Songs on SoundCloud, right?
Yes, everywhere, wherever, you know, chillinandshade.com, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music.
So we'll go to the website.
Yeah, go to the website, and
need that foot
you
traffic.
You got to play that and whatever it is. But I told people, if self-care to you is reading a book, if it's taking a bath, if it's, you know, walking down the street, smoking some weed, whatever it is,
whatever
you know
it is
what I
that
mean?
makes
You
feel
show
like
me. I never in the song. It's not about, oh, this is what self-care has to be. I told you, look, I'm tired of working. This is what I'm gonna do this weekend, and then we'll see about that. You know,
self-care is different for everybody.
Okay,
different
all right,
for everybody.
all right. I'm doing mine.
All
Here
right,
comes the song.
You doing it right now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Live.
Oh wait, I have to do the video too, right?
Yes.
You got to record yourself and then send it to me so I can post it on my IG story.
Wait.
Oh, perfect. You got the red glasses on too. You might
this
win
is
already.
Woo. Hey, can you not record video off the phone?
Yes, I can. Why is it not?
No, you can't record video while the SoundCloud's playing, right?
Oh yeah.
Then I'll just take it from this.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, I'm here with the boss herself. Oh wait. There we go. I'm doing my 2018 self-care challenge. I am taking care of myself most actively when I'm working. I know it sounds psychotic, but I'm happiest when I'm working.
Okay.
So this keeps me happy. I like progression. I like hanging out with cool people, and I like being surrounded by people who are working on themselves.
That's awesome.
Would that make the challenge?
That would make the challenge. Now you just got to send me the clip.
And now go get the single.
Get the single.
Go
Self-Care
get it.
18.
Out
Red
now.
Shades. Woo.
Let's go.
And I got the Red Shades on.
And they got the Red Shades
Chillinandshade.com.
on. Chillinandtheshade.com.
That's a genius marketing right there. Heck, we
We
gotta start
like
doing
that.
that.
I know.
Appreciate it. Yeah. And so I'm working on a new project, by the way, guys.
Ooh, talk a little bit more about that.
Oh, she came on the promo run. Let's hear
Yeah,
it.
it's the promo run. Yeah, so I'm dropping in January, God willing, and the project's called the Chillin' in the Shade EP. I've been trying to do this EP, I think, for like 10 years, and it's finally about to happen. Magnetic Aura took 5 to 7 years to make.
Whoa.
And so it finally
Patience.
Masterpieces take time.
you know, it was a lot of, I had to experience. I can't really write if I don't experience enough things to write about. So I don't want to just give you anything for the sake of being like, I got 10 projects out this
meaningful.
year. Yeah. So so it's called the Chillin' in the Shade EP. It's gonna have a few songs on there. I'm excited about it. I will be doing a listening party, so I would love for you guys to be there.
We'll be there.
Where?
I don't have those details yet. Still planning it, but it's gonna be.
You better hit us in the DM.
I definitely will. It's going to
be
be
there.
in January for sure. I'm trying to shoot for
Ooh, it's gonna be
January
cold.
13th. It's a
Ooh.
Sunday, though.
I'm gonna have to
Ooh.
bring
It's
up
going to
a
be
jacket.
cozy wherever you go.
Ooh, the
it'll
Lord's
be cozy.
Day. Ooh, the Lord's Day. No booze on the Lord's Day.
So, yeah.
Do you smoke weed?
I feel like that's a setup.
Well, I do not.
You
but
don't?
No, but
Nah, he's a good guy.
well, I'm just, as I said, I'm nuts, so I can't.
You feel like it
He
won't?
gets his stimulation from somewhere
Yeah,
else.
no. So my question is, at which point is weed? Does it actually attribute to self-care, and at which point is it damaging?
And I think this is perspective. For me, I don't smoke before shows on work days because I get way too. If you think I'm mellow now, I get way too mellow.
Way too relaxed.
I'm on a whole. My frequency is on some other shit. Like I be
too
like,
low.
yo. I'm like, hey, what's up?
Really
I
chill.
don't think I can remember my lyrics, so they know
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
drink.
Yeah.
I don't on show days or things where I know I have to be on camera. I'm like, I just stay completely sober. So maybe that would be for me. I'm not saying guys don't smoke before your show, because that might work wonders for you, but for me, I'll forget the whole set.
I know my question is more so like, there are a lot of people who smoke because they say it makes them feel good and like, it alleviates anxiety. But exactly. But at a certain point, like, when do you start adopting, like, yo, I'm a pothead and like I need this to be healthy? Hector, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Oh, so so I think you just answered the question. It becomes detrimental when you feel like you need it.
Yeah.
If you're doing it to just because you want to and it's cool and you can go like weeks without doing it, fine. But if you need anything, that's the problem.
Heck, would you agree?
Absolutely. Yeah. You shouldn't get to the point where you need something to function to do something that you should be able to do on your
like, I know I'm addicted to music. I need music to live.
It's a healthy addiction, though.
You know what I mean?
True. Like, if I can't find my headphones in the morning before I gotta go to work,
the day is off. I'm gonna have an attitude. If I don't have something, I don't have something in my stomach, I need my headphones too, because I like to hear my music bang. I don't know about anybody else, but like, I'm in my whole other.
If I can't find my headphones, I can't leave the house.
I understand. I agree. I agree with that.
So
yeah.
But it's like I said, there's healthy addictions.
Hector, are my Space Juice coffees, is this healthy?
No.
Definitely not.
Absolutely not, especially at the rate we do it. Well, you do it a little bit more than I do. I'll get you one of these. How many espresso shots?
Well, this is a cold brew with 2 espresso shots, so I'll have you wigging.
Oh, wow. But you need, you need that to keep you going?
I like it.
You like it, but you don't need it?
He needs it.
He needs it?
He needs it.
No, I do need coffee.
Okay.
But you don't have to. This is like a joint to like a grab bong hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like the same thing.
Yeah, that shit is extra loaded. I can't do the espresso. I was doing the coffee with the 3 espresso.
Yeah, you were
shots.
shaking last night, huh?
Yeah, I was fucking. I couldn't hold anything still. Good.
Where, in terms of being a female artist in the city?
Yes.
And this is my like political question. What type of disadvantages has it brought you, personally, or has it?
So I say. Let me first start off by saying a lot of great things have happened. I think there's a positive and negative. So I'll start with the negative first, since that's what you asked. The disadvantages is when I'm approached for like bookings or like inquiries and stuff. Certain people might, if they find me attractive, they're gonna, come to me like, "Hey, sweetheart, I was wondering if, and I'm like, cut the crap. Like, what do you want?" And then, or just like, trying to speak to me a certain kind of way. Whereas if I was represented by, a guy, they'd be like,
if you were a dude, they wouldn't talk to you.
They wouldn't. They'd be like, "Hey, can we get this down?"
Yeah. So if
you're straight to the point with them, get straight to the point with me. You don't have to. Don't do any of that. So that is what I'll say is a disadvantage for me personally right now. I can't really think of anything else, because being the fact that I am a female artist, I feel like that there's more eyes on us. So people do like all female lineups, or all female season, all that type of stuff. So I think that's a benefit, if you ask me. A lot of people get offended by the term and femc and all that, like whatever.
So that's an important question. So someone came up to me, they were like, why do you have to do an all-female season?
Right.
Like, why does it have to be like that?
Yeah.
How else could I do this? You know what I'm saying?
We just had a pretty much all-dude season,
You can mix it up.
We tried. There were 19 dudes and 1 girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can mix it up. My thing is like, mixing it up is best, just so you don't get tired of one thing. But I get what they're saying from that. But for me personally, I think because I'm on the come up right now, I'm still trying to become established. That I'm basically saying whatever you want to, categorize me
whatever
in,
light that you're giving me.
I don't like labels, but people are gonna label you anyway. People need categories to sort of place you, and and you just prove them wrong.
Well, exactly. I mean, but I'm talking about from my stance. How else could I do it? It's not like this is a negative thing. We want to just show female artists in the city that are hustling.
No, I think that's great, though. That's what I'm saying. So that's one of some people look at as a disadvantage, and then it's also an advantage, because now this whole season, you're going to be like...
Well, now you're on camera. We dropped a podcast. You get a clip. You get, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's going to be like, oh, and you should be a part of that wave. That's dope. I love all female lineups.
I just want to be understood, man.
What
happened
it's crazy when you asked me who I listened to when I came in here?
You said females off rip.
Yep.
All of them. Like,
Except,
and that wasn't.
Except, what was the dude you said?
Anson Raps.
Shout to Anson, man.
Him. And so, but yeah, that's what and just even some of the more, the ones that are signed to labels, like the ones on major deals. Like, I listen to a lot of female artists, and that's not, a strategic move. That's just really what I listen to. But some of my influences are Nas was my number one favorite all-time rapper. I'm a big fan of J. Cole. I like Kendrick. I like a lot of male artists, but I mean, I like female artists too, and that's it.
They were having this debate last night. What's your favorite Cole project?
Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights.
Tenfold. That's the best.
That got me through college.
We were talking. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Like,
I wrote my college.
That should have been an album, and until this day, I'm so sad that I never got to see that live. He only does like a couple songs from that. If you go to his concerts, but
we went to,
that mixtape.
Yeah, we went to Forest Hills Drive.
The autograph. That's Geechee. Is he out there? Geechee, this is Red Shades. Red Shades, Geechee.
Nice to meet you.
My guy. But yeah, we went to the Forest Hills Drive tour, and he performed a few of the songs from Friday Night Lights.
The autograph is like one of my favorite times.
You like that one?
And he performed in the morning.
And I'll be home for the holidays.
Yeah, you see me gotta holla at me.
See, no, we're talking to 17-year-olds, so they were like, nah, bro, like, for your eyes only, this is best.
See, like, look, that's not, so for me, Friday Night Lights will always have a special spot.
No,
in my
I agree.
Heart.
Same.
Because it was just, he spoke about Shania Twain. He spoke about the Vilmatic freestyle. To the college kids, no scholarship starting your semester. That is my project. I felt like he was speaking to me.
To everybody.
He was hungry.
Yeah, it's something that you can always relate.
He wasn't even that popular yet.
Yeah.
It took him a while.
It took him a while, and that's why
I
think
a tape that turned it around.
I think that's why I gravitate towards him a lot, because you got to see the growth,
progression.
Like, he wasn't always popping to everybody else, but he was to me.
Even when he dropped that Who Dat single, it's still, people were like, he's too repetitive. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And that was a label decision, and I was like, that's not a proper depiction
he didn't
of
even
who.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even want to do that, but
he wasn't a fan of.
He's had more problems with that than anyone. It seems like the label pressure.
That first album was definitely like a Rock Nation album.
Sideline Story was not my favorite project.
But Born Sinner, I liked it. I feel like he did more. I think he got more experimental with his beats and his sound.
I think Born Sinner is the best song on Born Sinner with Fauntleroy, James Fauntleroy. That's a beautiful.
But I think what I did like For Your Eyes Only, but KOD has become a favorite for me too.
You like it?
I like that album because I knew what it was about. I think if people are going in like, oh boom, this is just a J. Cole album, I'm into conceptual projects.
Personally, I feel like he's been giving us this same album 3 times.
You think so? Even KOD?
Because
he's never rapped like this before, as far as the cadences and the trap and all that.
He did try to, but I felt it was kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a mockery.
Tony, what's up, bro?
It was, but it still was, to me, it still was fire.
I just don't like the whole thing. It was like, because obviously, he's up there. He's like king. He's like king status as far as like when it comes to hip hop, and I just don't like the way he's.
You think it was condescending?
Yeah, I feel like he's looking down at like the new wave like a little too much.
You think so?
Because he has in the past already with like the New Prophets song that he dropped before the album. And I'm not the biggest fan of the new school either, but I don't know. I feel like, come on, bro. Like,
did you listen to 1985?
Yes.
So I feel like that closed out the album, and I feel like that's where he was explaining like, hey, I'm not looking down on you. I'm just trying to look out for you because I've been there before. But a lot of people, it's always gonna be yay and nay.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I like the album because he got real personal about his mom's addiction. I know we heard about that already, but he got personal, and I like the production, and I just like to hear him rapping in a different cadence.
I just don't like how it's been all him, like these 3 albums.
Oh, you
like,
want some more collaboration?
Rap, yeah, like,
I think the problem that the friction that everyone having is like he was such a come up hustler off rip. You know how he started?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's mad inspiring. Like, he fucking worked, you know what I'm saying? He got it later than most people. Mm-hmm. And now I think a lot of people are like, oh, he's like really relaxed and laid back. You feel me?
Yeah, for me personally, I appreciated the album because of the concept and because of the heartfelt topics that he chose to speak. But
so introspective.
But most importantly, because he made an album that he knew he could get the new school kids to listen to because of the way he was rapping on this one.
He was the smartest dude.
This wasn't the typical the rapping with the like he made sure he put it on beats, trap cadences, trap flows, so that they could listen. Like when you hear Motivate and when you hear ATM, like a lot of people I know they like that because
love the video. Video's sick.
Yeah, he started doing like bigger visuals. J. Cole barely does music videos.
He did the Kevin Hart video.
Yeah, and so his video stepped up this time around. So I just appreciated it from a film junkie standpoint.
Yeah, but it also seems like you love this dude.
I do.
Yeah. J. Cole's a man.
But like I said, I'm not one of those people where I'm like, everything he puts out is fire. I just personally connected to the KOD album. Like I said, I could have done without the first Sideline Story.
What about what was the second one? For Your Eyes Only?
No.
So
there was
Story, Born Sinner,
Forest Hill Drive.
No. What was after that?
There was the warm up before that. Yeah.
For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like that album. So Forest Hills Drive, I like too, and I feel like a lot of people go crazy over that one, and that wasn't necessarily like one of my favorites.
What was the big song?
I liked songs on it.
There was a couple.
No Role Models.
No, that was 2014.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, I like that album. I'm talking about For Your Eyes Only.
I did.
Yeah,
dude, I had that album, but I didn't listen to it like that. I couldn't tell.
What was the big song?
Let me look.
Was that, I think
I'll
the
pull up
Neighbors.
my
Put Your
iTunes.
Fingers in the Sky if you wanna. That one.
The Neighbors
Think I'm selling
Yeah,
dope.
that one. Yeah, I like that album too. But like I said, Forest Hills Drive is not. That is my like. I know a lot of people go crazy over that one, and that one I'm like, okay. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, like the way I have to listen to Friday Night Lights.
You love it.
You gotta listen to that from top
to
bottom, baby.
If anybody speaks ill on Friday Night Lights, it's blasphemy.
But
if you say
whack you.
the other albums, I can see why, just from personal taste and experiences, I can see why some people would like this one and not like. It's all about perspective.
Yeah, for me, I need to stop doing this. Is because I feel like Kendrick and J. Cole were like they were on the race like at the same time. I just look at how Kendrick went about his career, and he's grown so much. Not only like lyrically, visually.
He's a beast.
Like, it's like, come on, there's no reason why Kendrick's working with live bands in the studio and J. Cole's still just making his own beats without help. I want to see you grow. I want to see you do something different.
But you know what? I think J. Cole does music for himself too.
That's
like,
the thing. Yeah,
he's
not here to please other people. He's like, I like this.
And in a way, if you know him, like you gotta respect that because it's like he can't be what we want him to be. I would love to see all of that too.
I know.
Because you're a fan, so you want to see that. Like we never know. He has another album coming out called The Fall Off. Maybe that could be collaborations. You know what I mean?
Well, Hector, he has grown, bro. He
has grown, but I know the way he wants to see him.
He's the first
venture out and
exactly.
He's like the first rapper ever to like talk about just like being plainly happily married.
I don't know.
Happily married.
I don't know.
Okay, was there an issue?
I don't know.
Every album he talks about his infidelity.
Yeah,
I didn't
bro.
know. I didn't know.
For years now.
I'm talking about That's Mine or She's Mine.
That sort of was.
I want to full close with you.
Okay, that one, but that was like a conceptual album too. That was sort of like, I know like he did have a child, but his child's a son, and then he was talking about a daughter, and then I think this was like written from his friend's perspective.
Yeah, I was about to say J. Cole tends to do that a lot, where he writes from like a friend's perspective.
Yeah.
He tells other people's stories.
But every album he's talking about his infidelity. So.
Whoa.
So I don't know about the happily married, but I didn't hear it. You guys tell me, but
yeah.
He says. Oh, so you really think he's just talking about his friend when he says, "I want to full close with you"?
Maybe he does. I think some of it could have been to his wife, but that album as a whole was conceptual, and it was like from his friend.
Yeah, with him you never know where like the story, the passion, the whole thing comes from. Yeah. He always draws influence from. He tells other people's stories all the time, so you never know.
Whoa, I did not know that. All right, so listen.
Yes.
I think the camera is gonna max out.
Okay.
So, before you go, tell the kids what's on the way.
Okay.
Where to find you, even though you've already done an amazing job at it.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. Again, this is your girl, Red Shades. I have a new single coming out called Friendly on December 3rd. And my new project, Chillin' in the Shade EP, is coming out in January. My website is chillingintheshade.com. And you can find me everywhere at Red Shades1. That's REDSHAYDEZ and the number 1. Holla.
and you have red kicks on to match the red shades.
Red kicks,
it's
bloody
all
red everything. Nah, but I was just branding today. But yeah.
So the way we start these shows and end these shows,
okay,
is you say your name.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm blank, and this is my golden hour. And then directly after, no break in between it, we have the ender. So you say, hi, I'm blank, and that was my golden hour.
Okay, so when you first said that, you said say my name, then say hi, say my name. Was that a mistake? Or
you calling me stupid?
No, I'm saying, I'm just making sure I'm listening because you said Red Shades. Hi, I'm Red Shades.
No. Yeah, say hi, I'm blank.
Just like you said it. Hi, I'm Red Shades and da-da-da.
And this is the golden hour?
And this is my golden hour.
Okay.
And then you got to make sure at the end or this whole process, you put your sauce on it. Can you do that?
Yes.
Because this is how people are going to remember you up here.
All right, so all right, let's try it. Can I get a couple takes?
No, one take.
Okay, all right, let's get it. Hold on, let's.
Wait. Let me put my shades on for dramatic effect.
You should have had them on all along.
I just took them off and I'm putting them back on, man, to help the brand, dude. Okay. Right. I'm a charmer. Let's go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Red Shades, and this is my golden hour.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Red Shades, and this was my golden hour.
Bam. Stay tuned, kids.
I'm going to be honest. It was that was. You got to say that was.
She kind of finessed it, though.
No, I know. She put her sauce on it, but we're going to give you one more try. One more try.
Okay. All together?
Do it again, yeah.
All right. I'm going to do all of it. Hi, I'm Red Shades, and this is my golden hour. Hi, I'm Red Shades, and that was my golden hour.
That was perfect.
Thank you for watching, kids. You guys are the best. Follow everybody on IG, Soundcloud, website, all that. Nice. Good night.
Golden is a gang ho. I stay up on the bang bros. She gon' do what I say so. Yeah, I'm running to the pesos. I told